Okay, I'm going to play this video clip from this guy's on YouTube. It's explaining computers. This stuff is computer and electronics related. That's just but let me play a second of this. You can watch this video. Let me play a second. Let me play about 50 minutes of this. This is Ubuntu Studio, and I'm going to comment and explain why I've directed it toward the person that I've directed it to.
Now, a few weeks ago in the comments on this channel, somebody asked, is there a Linux distro that you can just install and then get on with using without having to do anything else? And if what you want to do in Linux is creative work, then this is exactly what Ubuntu Studio sets out to do. Because this is not an Ubuntu flavor defined by its desktop, rather it's a content creation distro for audio, graphics, photography, and video. Now, of course, it has to have a desktop, and Ubuntu Studio currently uses KDE Plasma, specifically here in 2404 KDE Plasma 5.27, just like we saw back in Kubuntu. So Ubuntu Studio does look lovely and is highly configurable, in addition to having loads of great free creative software pre-installed. Now, I have reviewed this distro a couple of times in the past, so I'll link to those videos in the video description, but just to give you a quick overview of what's here, and there is so much. Under audio, we've got loads and loads and loads of pre-installed applications, loads of good utilities, we've got lots of stuff for working with instruments, with MIDI, we've got the Ardol digital audio workstation, we've got Audacity for working with waveforms, we've got the Hydrogen drum machine. I mustn't boot that up or we'll be here forever, but there's loads and loads of audio stuff here, as you can see. We've also got lots under graphic design, again, various utilities. Under photography here, we've got things like Darktable, we've got Blender, we've got GIMP for photo editing, we've got Inkscape for doing structured graphics, Krita for painting, MyPaint for painting, etc. And then under video production, we've got Blender again for doing 3D work, compositing work, that type of thing. We've got the Kdenlive video editor, OBS Studio for screen recording and streaming. There really is so much pre-installed here in Ubuntu Studio. And the fact you can download the distro with all of these things pre-installed and just get on with using them is, to me, absolutely amazing. For me, Ubuntu Studio is a fantastic showcase for free and open source software and for what Linux has now become.
Okay, that's a different distro. I've never run that. When I have run Ubuntu Studio, it's not my daily driver. I use Linux Mint. What I do is install Linux Mint on my hard drive, and most of those programs you can get, for free off of is a download and setup page off of, from one of the or it's like Software Manager, something like that. But anyway, what you do, you get your old beat up laptop without a hard drive in there for 20 or 30 bucks. That's what I do. Put all the memory I can fit in there, and like about a 1 terabyte hard drive. Doesn't need to be that big, but you can run lots of stuff if you get that big a hard drive. But there's several programs that you'd ask someone to create your own custom theme song, and there's programs where you can create your own music. And people do that. I can't remember the name of them, but if you hear on YouTube, if you type in best free software for music, song creation, something like that, those will come up. If you type in best free video editor running on Linux, those come up. But and how-tos, how to use them are also here on Linux. I mean on YouTube. But don't ask me because I'm not the one to make those videos. They're already out there. I use Kdenlive for my video editing. I'm not real good on it, but I just know how to loop the videos together. I don't know how to, do the real creative stuff. But the program will do that for you. I said, this is all for free. But what I run Mint. Mint's the one I really prefer. But if anybody wants me to compare Mint to some other ones, I might be able to do that. I don't know. But there's people that have already done the how-tos and which distro is better. Well, which distro is better is a matter of personal preference. Do you want to have a Ford, Chevy, or Dodge, or Toyota, that's that type of thing. But okay, like I said, set up Ubuntu Studio on an old beat up laptop, and use that for your audio file creation. You can video edit and all that. I think once anybody makes a switch to Linux, they won't switch back to to Windows, because anybody that ever runs Linux probably won't go back to Windows. I don't particularly care for Windows or Bill Gates. Bye bye.